Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lady Morales. Today we're going to be talking about how to feel. And this could be how to feel, to manifest what you want, how to visualize, how to whatever. I know for me, when I first started visualizing, and a lot of people talk about feel the feelings of what you want already, I was a little confused because I was telling myself, like, what does that even mean? And so I would try to visualize, and I saw the picture very, very vividly and detailed, but nothing would come up. So as far as feelings and sensations and your sixth sense, whatever you want to call it. So this video is going to help you guys really feel the feeling. First way that you can feel is through first person, which visualizing it from yourself, or like it's already happening to you through your eyes, through your lenses, really does help. And this is where senses come into play. I was going to make senses like a separate step or technique, but really I think it comes down to the first person technique for visualization, which is really get detailed on the sensations, whether it be touch, smell, what you're talking, what you hear. And I know for me, when I was visualizing manifesting or booking a job, like a feature film or a TV or whatever it is, I would visualize like the smell of the room. How did it smell like? My shoes, how did the heel against my shoes feel against how did it feel on set? Or what did I hear when people talk to me? How did the lights feel against my face? How did how did the voice of the director, what was he telling me? How was I reacting? How was I talking? How was I carrying myself? How did I talk? How did I walk? Really get detailed. The more detailed that you are, the better. Which is, you'll find with this technique that it really does help. I just got an idea. Try to be as detailed as possible if you can, and it's in the specifics and the small little specifics that really go a long way. A second way that you can do is obviously third person as well, and you could visualize yourself, like maybe I know it's helped for me to visualize myself on a movie screen, or just in general, just from a third perspective, like you're an outsider looking at you. That really does help. And again, going back into the specifics as well, it really does help to visualize the senses, the smell as well, or the visuals, the imagery from a third person's perspective on like the details of what you're wearing, how you're walking, how you're talking, seeing how other people view you, which is essentially what you're doing when you're doing in the third perspective, or in the third person, I should say. Well, interchangeably. So definitely try that as well. I know it's helped for me. First and third person has helped. Some days I want to do first person, other days I want to do third person. It really just depends on my mood and what I'm feeling. But it really is cool to see like how you would want other people to see you, because essentially, again, it's from the third person perspective. That's what you're doing, just seeing how other people will see you. Another really cool technique that works is images, using pictures. I know a lot of people use vision boards. A lot of people have Pinterest boards. I know a lot of people just find Google images and just like, oh my gosh, yes, I want to be like that girl in the yacht, or I want to be like that guy on top of, in the top floor of a really cool building looking at the most amazing view of a city. And images really does help. What I do, which is so weird, but it works, is I try to visualize myself in that image. So for example, I think like not too long ago, I visualized myself in like a beach. I don't know, it was like somewhere like super cool, but it was like a beautiful picture, and it had like the most amazing like scenery and whatever. And so I visualized that I was the girl in the picture. And so then it was so weird, because I would look at the picture and I would visualize like okay, the trees look like this, and the air smells like this. I hear the sounds of like crickets, and I just looking at the visual and really allowing the visual to come to life and intertwine with you. I would also visualize like there was an energy linking me up to the image, between my heart and the image, and it's just that energy that was linking us up, which made me feel so amazing. And so again, like, I don't know if that even made any sense, but like I would visualize the image and I'm like, okay, so this is this is the water. I can sense the water, and I can feel the water, and I can feel the energy of the girl who was, she was sitting like against a balcony or something, but I could feel her energy. And I tried to like interchange, like I drew like a imaginary energy line between me and the image, and just really like breathing into the image with as much detail of the senses and the sensations and imagery and visuals that were going on in the picture. So try that, and I hope that made sense, but try that and see if that helps with visualization and with feeling the feeling. Words carry so much meaning and so much depth and so much feeling that because words really, they have the power to make us or break us at the end of the day. So but really use the power of words for you. How does power feel? Like for me, when I think of the word power, it's like a big like jolt like happens against my chest, like power, like, and it makes me want to like stand more firm and more grounded and more like I don't know how else to explain it, but really think of the words. How does confidence feel? I know confidence for me, it feels like a huge wave of adrenaline just came up to me, like a huge wave of adrenaline just went all through my core all the way up to my heart. And how does being attractive feel like? Just think about the word and think about the feeling that is underneath that word, that it will come. And try that and see if that helps. Old memories. This is another way that you can visualize, is through old memories, remembering a time in your life when you did, for example, I'm going to just use the example of being in a relationship or being attractive. If you have this belief that you are not attractive, remember a time in your life when you did feel attractive, or when people did compliment you on your looks or did compliment you on your achievements or your whatever. Think of a time of your life that happened, which, if for any reason you don't have that memory, that's totally fine. Don't beat yourself up. There's other steps that you can try as well. But I know for me, it's helped a lot in the past to visualize times where I did have really awesome, like, for example, feeling attractive, like to visualize, times where I did have encounters of guys that I found attractive, that were attractive to me, and just reliving that moment and just feeling into that moment and remembering just what was happening, where was I, how did he smell like, what was I wearing, what was he talking to me, what was he saying to me, how were we interchanging communication. Just reliving that memory will make you feel like remembering yourself, that you aren't your beliefs, and remembering proof and evidence that defies your negative belief. So think of negative memories. Think of memories that serve you, that make you feel the feeling of already having what you want. Finally, I do want to talk about feelings in the sense of writing down the feelings that you want to feel, going back to words, or searching through your life on what you already have in your life that makes you feel that way. What do you already have in your life that makes you feel, let's say, like going back to my example, feel confident, feel attractive. Maybe you feel confident when you wear makeup. Maybe you feel confident when you wear an amazing outfit. Maybe you feel confident when you go out dancing because you're a good dancer and you're, strutting your moves. Or if you want money, maybe you feel, you want to feel abundant. So what in your life do you already have that makes you feel abundant? Maybe you have flexibility on the weekends, and you're abundant because you get to spend time with your family, your friends in the weekend, and you have time for yourself in the weekend. Maybe you do have, you're able to afford, your rent, your car payment, whatever it is. Go through your life, write down the feelings of what you want to feel, and go through your life and write down what already makes you feel that way, and do more of that. Because again, essentially we want what we want because we think it'll make us feel a different way. But if we really go back and reflect on our lives, on what we already have that makes us feel that way, I'm telling you guys, that manifestation, and you're going to attract what you want so much quicker, because not only are you already in alignment with it, but you're in a sense letting it go and kind of forgetting about it, because you're so focused on living your life now and present that before you know it, you already have what you want, and it's like, oh, hey there, so this is nice. I just gave you guys I don't know how many I gave you, but I have them written down. I'm looking at them right now. I have them written down, but go try those. And again, you don't have to do every single one of them, and you don't have to do them in that order. Do what resonates with you. I'm just giving you guys suggestions and tips of what has helped me. If you find yourself that even after trying these and or doing other YouTubers or other suggestions of people of how to feel, if you still find yourself being blocked and that you still can't feel and you're feeling this resistance, there's something deeper going on. If you're having this block and you guys do this, it might help you feel better temporarily or for a little while, but it's in the long run, the resistance is gonna come up again. As I preach time and time again, if there's something deeper that you feel that no matter what you try to visualize or to feel, you still can't feel, your resistance is trying to tell you something, and it's at that time where you have to meditate, be present with it, or if you don't meditate, be present with it and really allow it to be there, and really are being present with it. You allow it, you will see that it will go away. Our negative resistance is just there to teach us something, and it's leading us to more expansion at the end of the day. So don't resist it, don't fight it. It's okay for it to be there. It might suck, yeah, but just understand that it's there for a purpose. It's not just there for no reason because it hates you, because your emotional body hates you. That's not the point. It's there for a reason. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video if you liked it, comment, because I love hearing your feedback. And again, special announcements coming soon, so we'll talk very, very, very soon. Bye guys.